Okay, so here's the link to the doc in the chat. Please add your names here. And starting with the agenda, first we have the two patches that were merged, and Flannel is the new CNI for our CI. Did you want to talk about it?
Smo is a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, though, please.
You switched PR. It was what if you meant. Yes, you want just this PR just makes the Flannel the default CNI instead Calico. So whoever bumps now Qvert won't need to export Qvert Flannel through. That's it. It's also fixed the issue that was with we couldn't check Modus before because it had bugs with Sonoboy because of the Calico Modus bug. So once we use Flannel, it fixed that bug as well. So we are using the built-in V4 Modus V4 now.
Nice. Is it also working with Near? You have problems with your microphone.
Nothing is working for me today.
You should mute. So my question are, is it, do we know it works with a single stack IPv6? Interesting question.
Yes, it already runs on Qvert from the original PR with single stack IPv6. We're already running Flannel on Qvert on single stack.
Right. Thank you.
All right, moving on to the next one. We
By
have
the way,
to.
sorry that it also every cluster, every press submit also check cluster up of single stack as well.
Oh, really? By default?
Yeah, of the I mean in Qvert CI itself when it provisions.
It's a new thing, or I don't remember if it worked.
It's
like
old.
that.
Yeah, it's worked like that for a year or plus.
Okay.
Okay, next we have the webs. This is the first one from Near. This decouples the NAT from Qvert. Do you want to talk about it?
We got offended and left.
Till he joins back. I know like this is ready for review and I will take a look. Something's wrong with the mic today.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. And I hear myself as well.
For me, nothing is working today, just nothing at all. My computer keeps typing the letter 3 all the time. I don't know from where it's coming. Headset doesn't work.
I think you're running 3 clusters of Qvert.
I think that it's the wedding yesterday. There was something in the whiskey that really messed with my brain.
Just for everyone's information, this is being recorded.
Mm.
All
Good
right,
to
so
know.
do you want to talk about your web?
Do we cover VEPs in this meeting? Yeah. Yeah. So you want me to summarize it? What it does? Okay, so today Qvert queries network attachment definition directly whenever we have a Multus network that we need to work with. The network attachment definition has the potential to have an annotation of a resource. It doesn't always exist, but sometimes when specific custom resources are needed, they are marked so and annotated the network attachment definition. Um, and so we want to decouple KubeVirt from network attachment definition and not go into this external CRD, not query it directly. And there is a tool that actually can do it for us. It's called the network something injector. Forgot the name. Resource injector, something like that. And so we want to use this tool to do this for us, and instead we will um, remove this query from our code. The question is how to deploy that tool, whether we're going to use KubeVirt operator to deploy it, or we're going to use KubeVirt operator to just warn if it's not deployed and request that the customer or the user deploys it directly. So that's basically the debate right now.
For bottom line, you are looking for reviews, right?
I didn't hear that. What's that? What did you say?
Bottom line is that you are looking for reviews on it
Yes,
already.
that's true. That's correct.
I've already started. You will get my review today.
Yeah, I will take a
Okay,
look at so.
thank you.
All
I
right,
think
next
that
one.
I will. I think that I will publish some updates following the call that we had this morning.
Thank you. This is the next one. Or do you want to talk about it?
Yes, sure. So this PR tries to create an upgrade path for VMs created prior to KubeVirt 1.0. As some of us remember, KubeVirt 1.0 had an ordinal naming scheme for VMs using secondary network. So, for example, if you had a VM with two secondary networks, the pod interface name would be net1 and net2. And at KubeVirt 1.0, it was changed into a hashed naming scheme. So basically, these VMs are now locked into this old naming scheme and this old configuration. And the only way that they could be upgraded into the newer configuration is by rebooting them. So this VEP offers an upgrade path without rebooting the VMs, and it does it by the main mechanism of doing so is a mutation of the domain XML at the target their launcher pod. Doing so also provide us additional benefits for future VEPs or future improvements, for example, with regards to dedicated CPUs and the overall simplification of the migration sequence. So currently this PR requires a POC. I should start working on a POC soon and update the web with the results to see if it's feasible and if it uncovers any problems.
Thank you.
I
I'll put
forgot
some
to
notes
ask.
here.
I forgot to ask regarding this one and the previous one. What are the targets? Do we have targets for the releases? To which target release are you aiming?
For for the network attachment definition web, the target release is 1.8.
And for the upgrade path, it doesn't have a target yet, but it could be 1.8, it could be 1.9, depends on whether or not we will have something with higher priority.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to the issues. We have this one first. Aurel, you wanted to discuss this, right, today?
This is
Yes,
not an issue. This is a request for enhancement.
yes, it was opened as an issue and marked as an enhancement. Have you all had a chance to read it?
Nope.
Are you aware of
No,
dynamic resource allocation in Kubernetes?
I might be, depends on exactly what it means.
yeah, I read it, but it's not really only related to DRA. It's like has like when it's like DRA is only a part of it.
So basically, they would want Cover to work with secondary networks using another API. I know that there is some work on Kubernetes upstream networking to combine DRA with networking, and I guess they would want it to work the same on Kuvert as well.
Um, yeah, from what I understood, it's there are several additions to the Kubernetes that were introduced. One is DRA. There is other things like all kind of hooks that were introduced into the kubelet with the ability to interact with the node, things that are on the node. Most of them are like replacements for the device plugin and stuff like that. So this one, if you read you are basically supposed to go and read the first link here, the Kubernetes network driver model. If you go and read that one, I think it will give you the overview. Now by the way, the link to the PVS is on the right if you don't see it. Anyway, and I will summarize it as this is like a native way to allocate interfaces into the pod. So it doesn't use Multus, it just does it directly, and it has all kind of, I guess, advantages. If you read the document, it will be more clear to you, but it is not that well, I mean, you need to read a lot. That's it, most of it. So, um, yeah, the refi that I read here is about the fact that our API is pretty locked on Multus itself, and they want to be more Kubernetes native, we say, with relations to DRA. So I guess that's the main point here.
Yes, and also we would have to take into consideration the fact that some people are still using Multus, and we would need either an upgrade path or say how much or if we will support Multus, like for how long.
No, you cannot drop anything. I don't think so, and I don't think they are trying to say that you should drop it. If I'm reading the what he wrote here is it just adds another entry to the network source. It doesn't remove something. It doesn't say you're supposed to remove anything. It's
Yes,
not
of
even
course.
possible, I think, that you can move to something else. It depends on vendors having this available. It's like Multus gives you a way to delegate networking to other CNIs, and this new approach is not using the CNI. So, or it uses in a different way. So you need the vendor to support. For example, SRV, you need to decide that SRV is supportive through the resource thing, and then it will work for you. It will not work if it's not supported there.
Yes, so as far as I understand, CNIs are still in the game, but they are being called differently.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not. I don't think it replaces anything. It's just it's an addition. I don't think we can remove anything. It's if you want, and for two reasons. One is because people are still using it, and second because we have probably vendors that support their solution through Bluetooth and not through something else.
Do we know the priority of this one?
No, I think the effect needs to be created. So this is like an issue was as an enhancement, and I think we should probably ask them to if they are willing to write a web for this uh, and specify. And we need to know in particular what is what is the like the release state here. Like, is the current DRA solution in, I think it's in Kubernetes, uh, tw- what was the number? The 34, I think. It's like the last one has DRA is GA, but I don't know if all the things that they need is there are there. So I would say they will need to specify all of these details.
Okay. Moving on to the PRs, we have
Who is going to answer them?
the people who created the issue.
I can answer them. Please add an action item on me.
Okay. I will add the action item later. I will add some more information here. Moving on to the next PR. What did happen? Okay, this is SRIV. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Need you want to talk about it? This was, as I know, it got an approval from Itamar and it's waiting for two more approvals.
Yeah. Um, yeah, this one is waiting for LGTM. Um, yeah, it needs a reviewer from computing.
Okay, moving on to the next one. Eddie, do you want to talk about this?
Um, Not really, but this is like not. It's like not exactly network related. It comes from a code that I thought it's like ancient code that what it does is takes the mapping of the domain and puts it inside the guest. So application in the guest are able to understand the topology from inside. For example, not only the topology in network specifically, it means that if you create a network interface and connect it to a network, let's say a red network, you want to move inside the guest. There is knowledge that it is connected to red. An application there will know that this interface is connected to the red network. So it can take a decision to use it and not something else. That's useful when you have multiple NICs. So this one is about this injection of data inside. That's the code that is touched here. And there was a problem with this. I mean, there was a bug, I think, that was this. I think Lubo showed it to me on one of the channels, because this alias was missing the name of usually in the domain, the interface, the devices have an alias. But that one was missing. But this PR just takes care of that. If it's missing, then it takes care of this situation.
Okay,
I
I
did
will take
not
a look.
get
I did
into
not.
why it happened. So. What?
I did not get a chance to look at this pair. I will take a look.
Yeah.
Is there a link to the place the discussion took place?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was just like he sent me a message, showed me something, so I just sent a text. It was like a 15 minutes thing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, the next
Okay,
one
the next one
is mine.
is mine.
So here we are trying to
So we're trying
preserve
to
the
preserve
unknown
the
fields
urban
that are
fields
added by
added
external
by
entities
external
to
entities to
the
Near,
Multus
please
output.
multi
mute.
please mute.
Mute.
So this one was ready for review, and this is failing CI. I did not get a chance to look at it last week. I will update this maybe this week and ask for reviews once again. Okay, the last
The
one.
last one.
Add network
And
policies
network
enable
policy available
periodic jobs.
period jobs.
There I still
Here
have
I
the
still
echo.
have the equal.
Why?
Is it better now? Maybe it's better now. Okay, so I did not get a chance to look at this either. I see an
See
LGTM
an
here.
LCD here.
Yeah, maybe we'll take a look.
Orel and I discussed it yesterday. Um, so what this PR does, it adds some jobs to periodic tests that have network policies enabled. And I think that we're okay with this. We had a discussion with Omergi whether we also want to add the kind SRIOV test lane or the IPv6 test lane, and he was against. So I think that we can LGTM this one. Um, I think I guess I'm going to do it. Any objections? Already?
Could you please come again?
Could you
I
please
was
come again?
thinking
I
about something.
was thinking about something. We were talking about the PR from Federico that enables network policy enables periodic tests with network policies enabled. And I said that we consulted with Omer yesterday whether we wanted to add the SROV test lane or the IPv6 test lane, and he was not in favor. And I think that we can LGTM this PR.
Yeah, so I don't think that the SRIOV, please mute. The feedback is a killer. So I don't think that we need a dedicated SRIOV lane for this one, but I would like to understand uh, if there is any difference between a dual stack and an IPv6 single stack in terms of network policies, like if we can see any changes due to network policies, but we don't have to have an upstream lane for it. Like I don't think it matters that much.
So are you in favor of giving an LGTM to this?
Yes, if it's just a regular network job and the frequency is, not too crazy, then yes.
Oh, Ananya, can you please tag me on this PR?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Then there was one more PR at the agenda. I've re-added it.
This one, right? Let me open it.
Yes, it got deleted for some reason.
Let me CC near on this. Ah, this is the one from code quality. I thought maybe it's not relevant directly to the network upstream call.
Yes, so basically what it does for us, if we will look at our little SIG, then it takes ownership on the converter logic that configures the interface section of the domain. So basically, I wanted you to be aware of this change, that we can later refactor it, and since we now own it, we can change it without external approvals.
Sorry, what are we owning? I did not get that.
There is a logic that configures the domain from the VMI spec, the interface section of it, and now
Mm-hmm.
we own it and we can change it only within our SIG. We don't need a core approver or a compute approver in order to change it following the merge of this PR,
Okay.
which also finalizes the network code consolidation effort. This was the last piece of the puzzle.
I did not look at many PRs last week. I need to catch up on them. Okay, now moving on to the Slack threads. I see Aurel had also already answered here. There was a long discussion.
Yeah, so this discussion didn't conclude, but the author had stopped responding, so there is nothing to do here.
Okay, moving on to the next one. Aurel had some suggestions, and the author will get back to you. And moving on to the last one. This is about the auto removal. Someone said this depends on the Kubernetes garbage collector. Is there
So
something
someone
we should do here?
someone tagged Eddie here with regards to CNI and pod network. Eddie, have you had a chance to look at this thread?
No. What is this? I think it was resolved, isn't it? Ah, no. What is this?
So someone wanted to auto remove the pods which are completed after migration, and there was a suggestion that it is done automatically by the Kubernetes garbage collector after a couple, like some hours. And
This is the last link, the third one.
yes,
Okay, I'll take it.
and then we have the one from the mailing list, and Lubo suggested this is related to Netlink, maybe.
Yes, to
So
be honest, I don't think that there is enough context to or at least I don't see enough context in order to determine it. So I've asked why he suspects link.
Yeah, but you answered it, so we'll have to wait to see what he. You can put it in the next meeting agenda, so we can monitor.
Hmm. Okay, so that's everything we had planned. Moving on to the open floor. Anyone has anything to discuss? If not, that's it. I'll stop recording.
But there is one thing that just an update for because you asked me. I added a link to the issue that was open about it, and I saw that after my discussion with him, he wrote also where is it coming from, and it looks like that part for sure is under our umbrella, so we should take care of it. The problem is that we have a code there that injects dummy interfaces just in order to be able to support hot plugs. It causes the creation of controllers and stuff like that. So when we inject those new interfaces, they do not have an alias. We should put the alias there as well. That's it. That's another fix.
Is it part of your PR or is it another thing?
No, it's not. I don't think it should be the same PR. I don't know if they will want to take it in our PR, that PR. I didn't see anyone reviewing it, um, so I guess this one should be taken care of. Like injecting with an alias, with a dummy alias, makes sense to me.
So this bug talks about both problems.
I sent the problem where it was observed, but based on the information that was shared later, I think it should also be solved at the injection point because if some new code assumes that the alias is there, it will not work. So I think it should be solved also in the injection. So someone needs to take. I hope that someone can pick it up.
Okay.
I added a comment there.
Thank you for reading the link.
Okay, then. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a nice day. See you in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.